For those of you that don't know me, my name is Pasha Hashemi, and I'd like to take this opportunity to speak on what I believe distinguishes our class from the others. For those of you who don't know, our official class motto is "Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail." This is a quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson about having the courage to venture forth and make an impact on the world. I believe our class has and will make an impact. Now, some of you probably have your own personal motto, and for most of you, I bet it's still YOLO. As for those of you parents who are just now being introduced to this acronym, this slang term from 2011, it stands for "you only live once." But regardless, I'm assuming your personal motto is YOLO because you can use it to do all the stupid stuff that you know you otherwise would not. I also have a personal motto, but it's not quite YOLO. Make it better than how you found it. Like when one goes camping, I believe it's essential to leave everything in better condition than when you first encountered it. I approach everything in life with this perspective, including high school. And it's not just about taking care of the building or achieving great academic or athletic accomplishments. To me, it's about improving the quality of life of the people within the school. I made it my goal in the 9th grade that in 4 years at Union, I would leave the people of UHS better than when I found them. One of the ways I tried to do that was with my business cards. Often referencing them as business cards, I'm jokingly asked what my business is. And to that, I quickly respond, friendship. I have two. These two pieces of paper not only earned me the title of the kid with the cards as an incoming freshman, but provided me with an opportunity to reach out to the people around me. I had the two and was in the works of a third until senioritis hit me. Like I'm sure it did many of us once we came back from winter break. Believe it or not, there were people that called. And although most of them were just attempting to prank call me, there were a few that I ended up talking to for a solid 10 or 15 minutes. Those calls were simply a testament that it worked. I had successfully reached out to people that I didn't even know. And though it was on a small scale, I had made somebody's day better. Those of you that know me know that this is something that I take to heart and live by. I want to leave Union a better place than how I received it 4 years ago. And if we take a minute to consider it, no matter the situation, we can apply it to ourselves. Whether it be a job, a relationship, a skill, or a specific sport, there are always things in our life that we look to improve. And for me, Union was just that. And guess what? There's us, the class of 2013. We want to make things better. So you may say that your motto is YOLO, and that's fine because you're you. But the fact of the matter is your motto's inner motto is most likely one that's driven you to try new things, stay true to your passions, and better the environment that you're in. Looking back, we've accomplished more as a class than any one of us could have imagined. We're a class of achievement, of legacy, and distinction. We have made it better. Throughout our 4 years as proud Union Titans, we, the class of 2013, have been a part of and contributed to all of the following. Over 60 league and district titles. We've acquired numerous DECA, Knowledge Bowl, Speech and Debate, and Science Olympiad honors. We've had our band and choir represent our school on the national stage. We have earned ourselves a total of 15 group or team-based state championships. We, the class of 2013, have taken 1,122 AP exams. mention that we have Mu Alpha Theta, or our math club, establishing themselves one competition at a time. Our dance and cheer teams, giving our school a name at the state level. And these are just to name a few. All that success is now written in the history books of Union High School. And although it's as bittersweet as it is, our class of 2013's chapter has reached its resolution. Those times have passed, they're behind us, and no longer do we have those long bus rides to Seattle with our team. No longer do we have to worry about how many vocab words we have to have memorized verbatim for Moore and Johnson's class. No longer do we get to look forward to a high-energy period of leadership after lunch. No longer do we have current events at the beginning of Ramage's class that we try to discuss for as long as possible to avoid taking AP Gov notes without him knowing. No longer will we dread getting back those horrifying scantrons, because one thing that we have learned is that no teacher ever gives an easy test on a scantron. No longer do we need to frantically call friends at the end of fourth period, making last-minute plans for lunch off campus. No longer do we get the pleasure of driving around the parking lot, honking our horns for no reason besides the fact that it's Friday. No longer do we have people greeting us on Friday mornings, holding open the door. No longer do we get to look forward to that one class that we have with all of our friends. No longer do we get to get a tux order or go dress shopping for prom. No longer do we have the raw excitement of Friday night lights at McKenzie Stadium, where we'd all pack just as we are now for one last time. No longer do we have that first day of school, where our mom or dad, grandma or grandpa takes our picture by the front door. No longer do we have the privilege of walking through the doors of Union with the assurance that our closest friends, both peers and staff that we've grown to love, will be there. Now, although it may have taken me all year, I have overcome my condition of senioritis. And with that, I'd like to ask Ryan and Payal to distribute my third and final card now. So as we take this next step forward in our lives and leave our own trails, remember that if you need a friend, you can add, find, or follow me, as well as any members of our Titan family. And in our hearts, we'll forever know that our motto is that it's always a great day to be a Titan. Thank you. Warm welcome to our principal, Brian Grimstead.